We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Texas Longhorns facing the UCLA Bruins.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Here are the five for Texas. They've got Doherty. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the 4 slot. Here's Doherty. The pass to Edwards. Turner with a screen on free. Plenty of space. They get the rebound.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket. Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
Here's Ellis. UCLA grabs the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And he gets the bucket. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Edwards against Free. The steal. Now Freak. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got 6 points.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
That is good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Both teams will make substitutions. Texas on D. They trail by 1.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And so it's Texas with it. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Shot clock at 6. Richmond. No good with the elbow jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
So on the floor for UCLA. Cruz in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Starks. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And it's Freak missing.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Richmond. Here's Cruz. The rebound by Turner.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Rejected by Cruz. They recover it. Blair, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Richmond. Goes back up. Again, Richmond missing. Here's UCLA. Here's Cruz. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Looney comes in for Thomas. Campbell, he's checked in for Morris. And Fresh subbed in for Starks.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Martin's checked in for UCLA. Here's Warwick. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Bruins leading by 3. Pass to Looney. Here's Fresh, guarded by 4. From the arc. Fresh can't get it to go. Ellis outside. And too long on the shot. Here's UCLA. Here's Barton.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
52 seconds left here in the first half of the game. Here's the 3. No good. Now Texas takes it the other way. And here's Doherty. Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Fresh pulls it in. And it's the Bruins with the ball. 3-point lead. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw, no good. And the Longhorns making a change here. And he's good on the second. Texas trails by 4.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Ford with the ball. No good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Bruins on top, up 4. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
On the court for the Longhorns, they've got Edwards, also Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner, and it's Ford in at the 4. Longhorns shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Second free throw, no good. The Bruins leading by 4.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Got a piece of it. Now in. Here's the screen. The dish to Ford. Shoots from the elbow. And he gets it to go. Ford's got his second bucket of the night. And it's the Bruins with the ball. A 2-point game. Here's Cruz. Hits the front of the rim and out.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
To the left wing. Ellis down low. Guarded by Cruz. Ellis, that's good.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Starts outside. Kicks it to Freak for 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And stolen by Freak. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the right iron. Texas trails by 3. Now here's Blair. He dishes it to Turner. Starks with the steal. Feeds to Freak. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Freak's got 21 in the game.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Irving's check. Texas trails by 5. Cruz, he's in at shooting guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the center position. Shoots it up. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one's good, Ellis.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
What?
Here is Edwards. And stolen by Freak. To the paint. Here's Campbell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And UCLA leads by 5. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bruins.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Cruz. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
The Bruins leading by 3. Here's Cruz. The three-pointer off the mark.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Campbell, the pass to Cruz. And good. He nails it. Freak's got 23.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Inside, here's Ellis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're gonna...
Beautiful shot.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Edwards against Free. The feed now to Ford. Stripped away. Fast break UCLA. Freak with the ball.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Free. He's got 27 points and also 3 steals.
You can tell he's got it in his mind that he is just going to take this game over.
And it takes confidence and skill to be able to do that, and he's doing it with major composure. There's no doubt about it. He's in control and making it happen for himself and his team.
It's good!
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
And he makes the first of the 1-and-1. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead. I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Edwards misses the 3. And Turner kicks to Ellis. UCLA grabs the miss and an intentional foul right there. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now here's Blair. Defense right on him. Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot. And that one's good. Hill's got 5 now.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
5 to shoot. Evans. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
Decker kicks to Hawkins. Evans outside. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Conley. It's Hill on the wing. Shoots a three. No good. The Bruins go the other way with it. Here's Cruz. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And it's 6 points for Freak.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pick up by Hill. Gibson passes to Conley. Hill left side. Here's the three. Again, missing Hill.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And it's Freak missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good from Fisher.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Irving's checked in for Thomas. And Fresh subbed in for... 51 seconds left in the first half. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Fisher is out there with Hill. And it's Wade in at center. Fisher dishes to Hill. And Gibson kicks to Conley. Hill up top. 6 to shoot. Lets the three fly. Count it. And the Bruin lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Fisher. Here's UCLA.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
There's the triple. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Cruz. Freak's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Bruins. And that concludes the first half. UCLA leads by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the second half. Just one half of basketball left to determine this year's college basketball championship team. Welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, This is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
Cruz in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Badgers, we've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out. There with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward. And out of bounds as the Badgers gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Wisconsin trails by 10. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Kaminsky's got his first basket of the night.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Pass to Cruz. From the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Now, here's Decker. Defense is right there to the right side. Kaminsky kicks to Hawkins. Had the space there, but it's offline.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Looney. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Looney's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bruins. Wisconsin trails by 10. Hawkins passes to Hill. Hawkins kicks to Wade. And Hill has it in the corner. Wade sets the pick for Hill. Back to Wade. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3. The Badgers pull it in. And here's Hawkins. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Conley dishes to Hill. Outside Conley. It's Hawkins on the wing. And again, it's the Badgers missing. The Bruins leading by 10. Freak kicks to Morris. Now the pass to Fresh. Here's Cruz. Offline with his 3. Here's the Badgers with the ball. Cruz in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Irving. Then it's Fresh. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot. Low block shot. And Hill finishes inside.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
whole new group out there. Cruz, he's checked in for UCLA. Passes to Campbell. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. 16 feet away. And another miss by UCLA.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Three-pointer. That one goes. And UCLA leads by 13.
And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on for the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, Freak.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bruins.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Heaton, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Kicks to Freak. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. This one for three. The Badgers pull it in. Decker kicks to Conley. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Now here's Freak, covered by Conley. Freak with it. And that falls.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
So it's UCLA picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific...
We met working at the post office together. Mark was a clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis
from Latvia.
With the 5th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the 6th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the 7th pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the 8th pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Adrian Cruz from UCLA.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady, Yvette. My dude, Big.
Hey, oh, I got you, man. And all them in the building all day, man.
Yeah. He's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, I want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Look, sis. Look.
I love you anyway.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she can tell it. You know, Mama.
Tell Mama.
Go get him, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
But we shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
My mother knows. Our mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.